I'm extremely proud of the team for overcoming adversity that popped up almost daily, certainly weekly, from the beginning of the season all the way through to the end. We had serious injuries that no one could have anticipated how they affected our team. We had limited numbers by virtue of the injuries, and then of course we're facing an increasingly competitive conference with the addition of Brown as a varsity team this year, and then a bunch of the other teams trying to prove that they're varsity worthy to their administrations. So it makes for a great competitive conference with a lot of parity. So when we think about what we went through and how our players fought and really, I think, thrived and grew at the Ivy Championship, I'm extremely proud of them. The players are in the routine. They know the drill every single day. They're on time, they're ready to work. They know that they need to show up. They understand that being a varsity doesn't mean that the team is no longer their team. It still is the players' team, and therefore they still have ownership with respect to making it succeed. The difference is that they have a lot more support from a coaching staff and the administration, the training room, Palmer-Dixon, that they didn't have before, and that really accelerates their learning curve. So the players, I think, are coming along a lot faster than they have had in the past because of all that support. We ended up fully half of our roster, more than half of our healthy roster were rookies, so 10 players. Then we had an additional 5 players who were on the team last year who didn't play by virtue of injury or for other reasons, and then we had a small handful of players who did play, and that was our experience. So when we talk about the experience that we have right now on the team, it's relative to the rest of the team, and it's a pretty slender level of experience, but which makes it even more impressive to me how the team grew over the course of the season, because it was a function of them having to learn together, not having an experienced depth of seniors who really could carry the team on their back. That's not how it happened for us. It happened with 15 or 16 kids realizing that it was on them to find a way to learn this game from scratch practically, to come together and play it as a team and to face ferocious competitors. And I'm, like I said, extremely proud with how they did that. Yeah, I think our first and biggest priority is to have the team eating a lot and gaining a lot of weight. We were by far the smallest team of any team that we played this season, particularly in the scrum. So all joking aside, we're in Palmer-Dixon 3 times a week right now. The kids are already gaining a lot of strength. We're working extremely hard on skills. And for the spring, we're going to add some 7s rugby along with the 15s playoffs that we'll be playing in April to make sure that, and to test ourselves, because it's a very skillful, fast, dynamic, athletic version of the game that is going to put each player on the spot and show what she can do. So I think that's going to be a great addition to the experience that these kids have playing rugby and will accelerate their learning curve. It is different than last year when we won Ivies in the sense of, we always strive to win that championship, but based on how this team came through, what we've had to face this season, I am equally as proud of the team and every single player on it.